Hello guys, and welcome back to Watch Addiction. Today we'll be taking a look at a new release from Neymar. If you've been a subscriber to this channel and watch my videos regularly, you know I have reviewed one of these watches before, but an automatic one. And that one had the NH35 automatic movement. This is a bit of a cheaper alternative, and they kind of slendered it down, and not slendered, but it's in a 40mm case instead of the larger one, which was automatic that I reviewed. And let's get into it. Let's start off with some basic specifications on this watch. First of all, price point $169.99 from Amazon. That link will be down in the description below if you want to check it out. And yeah, it's pretty much a Rolex homage, as you can see. It looks exactly kind of like a deep sea. We do not have a Cyclops, which makes it a little bit of a cleaner look here. So in terms of some dimensions here, we're looking at a 40mm case diameter size, which is nice. 20mm lug width here, which keeps nice in tune with the 40mm case diameter. Now in terms of thickness, we are looking at 15mm, and it's quite a chunky little watch here for a 40mm case, so keep that in mind. We do get a screw down crown as well. Now in terms of lug to lug, we are looking at about 48.6mm lug to lug. As I said, we have a screw down crown, which is signed with the Neymar logo, which is matted, as you can see. The whole bracelet end case is all around 316L stainless steel. We get a really highly polished oyster bracelet. We'll get more into that in a little bit. Now the crystal, we do have a genuine sapphire crystal, which is actually 5mm thick. So it's a really, really thick sapphire crystal, which is good, especially for a dive watch. Now this dive watch is capable of going 1,000 meters, they say, and we do get a helium release valve over here, as you can see, on the side of the case, which is nice to see. Not that you'll ever be going down 1,000 meters. I only go down about 3 feet, and maybe 5 feet, that's about the most. And yeah, 100 meters is good for me, but 1,000, I guess it's good if you want that extra protection there, or if you like to dive. Now we get a 120 click unidirectional rotating bezel, ceramic bezel insert, loomed bezel insert. This is BGW9 Blue Superluminova, Swiss Superluminova, I believe. Yep, Swiss Superluminova. So this lights up here, and all the applied indices and markers, they all light up as well. Typical Mercedes hand, Neymar printed below the 12. On the chaptering, it does state helium escape valve, and as you can see right there, it does say 547 fathoms. We get a date aperture at the 3 with a white background. And we also do get, in terms of the movement, this is a quartz watch. It's a cheaper watch. It's a quartz watch. We get a Swiss quartz movement inside of here with a 10-year battery life, which is pretty good. And for the price point, I think that's pretty fair. $170 with all of this combined. Now the bracelet, as I was stating before, it's a fairly decent bracelet. As you can see, highly polished, very highly polished center links, solid end links. Not really much play there. Now, these are held in by pins. It is really highly polished, so excuse the marks there. We get a nice clasp here, which is signed Neymar, as you can see right here. 2 buttons, and it opens up. And a nice little milled clasp here. You can see that. And it's very secure. There's no really need for a safety or anything of that nature, in my opinion. It's really secure. Now, we do get some micro adjustments, 1, 2, 3, and 4 for extra fit. The case back is screwed down. Pretty simple stuff. Says Neymar, professional diver, water resistance 1,000 meters. I think it looks fine. The case back is polished as well on the sides of that screw down case back. Now, the crown has some nice action here. Very easy to grasp. Little crown guards over here. Crown is fairly large, I would say. Unscrews. And then we can change the date with the first position here. And then we can set the time over here. It does say professional, 3,300 feet, 1,000 meters, water resistant. Over here, as you can see. Go ahead and screw that back down. Now the loom on this watch is really, really good. And I want to get you guys a loom shot. I think it's a real strong point of this watch, and I'll be right back. So here we go with that loom shot. As you can see, nice bright blue loom on the bezel, the Mercedes hand, the seconds hand on the lollipop, as you can see right there at the 32nd position right now, and it's definitely very good loom, I must say. and it looks pretty nice. I think it looks really good. Now here is the Neymar Quartz Diver on my 6.5-inch wrist, and as you can see, if I get you in close there, it's a pretty good fit for my 6.5-inch wrist. Just fits end to end. There's a slight dome on that sapphire crystal, as you can see, which is causing a bit of distortion there. It's a fairly nice fit for a 40mm piece, I must say. It does look pretty good on the wrist. I like the ceramic bezel. I think you're getting some pretty good features here for the money. Now the bezel action is fairly nice. You grip it here, nice clicks. It's a little tight, I must say, but it's always better to be a little tight. It's not like super tight. It's definitely, you're able to move it. And as you can see, everything lines up perfectly at the 12 o'clock position there. I think it's an all-around nice looking watch. The bracelet is good quality. You have some nice weight here. It's 190 grams. And I think for $170, I mean, I don't really think you can do much better. There's a Swiss quartz movement. We get 1,000 meters. I mean, ceramic bezel insert, Swiss quartz movement, 10-year battery life. The only negative, I would say, it's a bit thick. I would make it a little bit thinner, and I think it would fit a little bit nicer on the wrist. But that's just me. It is a 1,000-meter dive watch, so I do understand why they need that thickness there. But overall, I think it's a good option if you're looking for something for the weekend or an everyday daily beater watch or something of that nature. It certainly feels of quality and definitely good enough quality for the money. So if you're interested in picking one of these up, I will drop a link in the description below. Please subscribe, share, like, let me know what you think in the comment section below. This is Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, found it useful. Always remember to check the links in the description below. And I hope to see you guys in the next review. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.